This is what I'm wearing. I don't know what to say, but I'm just gonna show you around. Cam.
But she's so pretty.
No. Oh. This is where it's at. Cam is so nice and she brought me here. Sorry guys, so this part of the video I have to narrate because there's music in the background that has the copyright, so I don't want to get a strike from YouTube because of that, so I'm just going to narrate. And oh yeah, this is my friend. I met him in Indonesia, in Bali. He's an artist. He invited me to his little event here. It's like a workshop, art workshop, and he also has his own tarot cards, which I'm gonna show it to you later. Yeah, so I bought it from him. So this part, Cam was saying, oh, where do you want to sit? Do you want to go upstairs or do you want to sit down here? And we're just like checking out the art. So there are stencils. I don't know, we actually ended up not participating in this workshop because, you know, we started chatting and then Cam said it was her birthday. But it looks fun. Basically, my friend said that you can, like, it turns into a sticker or something. Sorry, I don't really have full information on that, but I just wanted to support him, go to this event, get a few drinks. You know, I've been working all day. I work almost every day. Last thing I want to do is work again. Like making art. So I just wanted to chill. And here my friend was telling me that he's going back to France because yeah, it's time to go back. He has been having way too much fun in Bali and in Vietnam, but yeah, he's cool. Anyway, what else is going on here? Yeah, we were just chatting. This is completely impromptu, okay? It's unscripted. I just was like, oh, this, you know, the background music has copyright, so I have to do this, but it's not gonna be perfect. I told myself if I try to write a script that is that is perfect, it's gonna take me forever. And you guys know that I do a lot of tarot reading and I'm super busy. But yeah, we're just chatting about, you know, what to do next, what is he gonna do next, and something about Hoi An as well. And here's Cam just checking out the places, and I really like this club because of, you know, how it's overseeing the river. This has this very calming effect. I wouldn't have known that this place existed if it wasn't for this event, because it's kind of hidden. It's right before the bridge. You have to go down. Yeah. So yeah. I'm just thinking. I'm just trying to recollect my memory on what's going on right now on this footage. So okay, again, this is not going to be perfect. I'm just going along with it, and I'm gonna try and post this as soon as possible. I want to keep everybody updated with my vlogs, where I'm at, what I've been doing. If I could upload it on the same day, it would be great. If not, it'd be like the next day. So yeah, and you know what? This is my first time ever going to a club in Hoi An. It's not even really a club. I don't know, because it's still early. 5 p.m. We got here at 5 p.m. and I was like, oh, so it's so cool, it's nice. But maybe later, because we ended up not staying too late. I think we stayed here for like an hour or so, 2 hours. And then we got really hungry, so I told Cam, if she could bring us to the old town. So we ended up going to the old town, and we had such a great dinner. But that's gonna be a second video after this one, okay? So just looking at the menu here, wondering what to drink, but we ended up ordering Kuda beer. It was 30,000 Vietnamese dong for one bottle. How much would that be in US dollars? 1 second, let me calculate in my head. 6 ringgit, so it's like $1.50 around there. About 6 ringgit Malaysia. So they only accept cash, but usually, that's the thing, right? In Hoi An, I don't know the rest, like maybe Da Nang, Ho Chi Minh. I've been to Ho Chi Minh, but I think we paid cash sometimes. We paid by cash sometimes, and then sometimes by card. But this club doesn't accept cards, so we just paid cash. And here, I was just struggling to look for the right notes because there's so many zeros. Just like in Indonesia, in Bali, it's a little bit hard to figure out which is which, and so many people have gotten it wrong, where they have it when it's supposed to be 50,000, they gave 500,000. So I always try to be extra careful with handling the cash, because you can totally give the wrong amount. And also the colors are so similar to each other. So here we went upstairs. We're going upstairs. I mean, Cam said, let's go upstairs, maybe it's nice and see like the view and everything. I said, yeah, sure, let's check it out. So we went upstairs, and it turned out to be like an office, like an office room. So Cam was like, oh, I said, I think this is an office room. And she's like, oh, you want to go in? I was like, no. If anything was to go missing, I don't want to be held accountable for it, because I can see there's a laptop there, somewhere, and people's belongings, bags and stuff. So I told her, nah, let's just go back down, because just in case something goes missing, we're gonna be blamed for it. Because I remember just one time I was so upset because I did a fashion show, and this is why I'm like extra careful. I did a fashion show. This was in Rhode Island, US, and I remember telling, because we were all given like these custom jewelry, but they're not like precious stones or whatever, they're just like handmade jewelry. So that was part of the show. And then I remember complimented this other model's necklace. I was like, oh, this is so cool, this is so nice, it's part of the show, it's from the designer. So, and then next thing you know, the necklace went missing, and then I was blamed for it because I complimented on that necklace. So ever since then, I will never ever compliment anybody's like jewelries, clothes. Like clothes is fine, but something like that may seem valuable or easy to be stolen, I always try not to compliment, because then they're gonna think, oh yeah, because she complimented it, that means she liked it, and she must have stolen it. But I was so upset because it wasn't me. I never steal anything in my whole entire life. But anyway, here we are. We came back down, then we got our beer, and then Cam told me, Chelsea, I have a secret to tell you. And I said, what secret? And then she said, it is my birthday. I said, now it's not a secret anymore. But then I was like, happy birthday. And yeah, and then we cheers. Cam is the host. She owns the villa that I'm staying at right now, and she's been really kind to me, and she has been suggesting to, you know, just take me around. But I've been so busy, so I have like with work and everything, so haven't really gone out much except for like breakfast, lunch, and I usually skip dinner because, you know, I'm on a diet and trying to fast a little bit as well, because usually the breakfast and my breakfast and lunch is quite heavy, and the lady who sells the rice and everything, she always gives me so much, and I try not to be rude to her by not finishing her food, so I would just like try to finish it. I get so full, and I usually would skip dinner. Oh, right here, I thought this was so nice that this artist is painting, and I kind of zoomed in just to see what she's doing. And here I am complaining about my hair because I don't know, it just doesn't do well in humidity. It gets like really curly or wavy. So I was just complaining, and here's my friend showing me, because I'm buying this deck from him. I promised him I was gonna buy from him while I was in Bali, but you know, he had to leave, he had to go to Vietnam, and I was also really busy. I didn't have time to like, you know, meet up with him and to collect this tarot. So but anyway, so I said okay, I said, you know, coincidentally I was also going to Vietnam, so I said okay, I guess I'll see you there. I'll then pick up the tarot deck from you. So this is all his I mean, these are the cards, and these are all of his paintings. It's very cute. You know, the thing I was just telling him, I was like, okay, when it comes to tarot cards, it's always good to start with a Rider-Waite deck first. Once you get used to it, and then you can try different decks, and you have to kind of get used to the imagery in order to be able to read efficiently. So I guess with this tarot deck, I'll have to take a while. I'll take a while to learn it and read it. Not reading it's fine. It's just getting used to the imagery. That's, I think, the visuals. I think that's like the part that can be a little bit tricky, especially when dealing with a new deck, right? So and then he was telling me it comes with like instructions, this book. You know, I already know how to read tarot. So I said to him, I said, I already know. And then he goes like, yeah, it's for those who don't know. I said, but yeah, of course. I'm not trying to sound cocky or anything, okay? But it doesn't hurt to learn more, who knows? There might be some information that I may have missed. I'll take a look at it. But yeah, so this tarot deck, I said, oh, this part was like, hey, you know, I'm advertising for you, you have to give me a discount. Then he laughed, and he was like, yeah, okay, I'll give you a discount. And I mean, for you guys, if you want to buy this tarot deck from him, obviously it's not gonna be the same price. He's like trying to give me, yeah, he pulled out his phone to like do the calculation. But anyway, so it came up to it was 1 million. So 1 million Vietnamese dong will be 200 ringgit Malaysia. 200 ringgit Malaysia will be like a little bit less than $50, okay? But you know, it's an artist's work, and I was just making fun of him. I was like, okay, I'll just pay you the $50, the 1 million dong. I said, I need to support a starving artist. You know, like artists, it's not easy to make money being an artist. You know, you just have to kind of hustle quite a bit and do all kinds of things on the side. But yeah, I just really want to support him. I really like his art. They're pretty cool. Just have to get used to the imagery. If not, I'm just gonna save it as, you know, part of my tarot collection. So yeah, he's just explaining. Oh yeah, this part I actually asked him. I was like, what inspired you to, you know, because he has like a trademark. All of his art has that same face. when he draws a face, it always has the same face. So I asked him like what inspired him, and he was just like saying, oh, this is just his trademark, right? Sometimes we draw certain ways because we don't even know why. Okay, it's possibly at the back of our mind. Maybe it's something unconscious, that your subconscious, where you're just drawn to drawing a certain thing, imagery. But anyway, here, yeah, so we paid him. I didn't have enough cash with me, so I had to go to the ATM after that, and I asked Cam to pay for me first. So she paid for me first, and then after that, yeah, actually at the end of this video, before we went to Old Town, Cam brought me to the ATM. I asked her to bring me to the ATM, and I took some money out and I paid her back. But yeah, so just chatting. So just, sometimes I like to just tease people, I try to make fun, joke around. But unfortunately, I had to mute the rest of this video because of that was one thing, because of the copyright. That was one thing that I was right away completely concerned about. So, oh no, oh, there's music, most likely it's copywritten. And then I tried to upload it and it says copyright claims, so I had to remove it well before I published it, because I just want to know if it has a copyright. But anyway, look at the view, it's so nice. As it got darker, and this girl, she's so much fun, and she just was dancing on her own. I can never do that, just dancing on my own, unless I'm just alone by myself. But anyway, I said goodbye to my friend. I'm gonna link his Instagram and website, whatever, in the description box below if you guys want to check out his tarot cards or his art, stuff like that. And I told him, I was like, I'm gonna go, we're hungry, so we're gonna go to get some food at the Old Town, and then I said, oh, we'll see if we will come back or not. And he's like, okay, no problem, we just message each other. That was it. And then here's Cam insisting that I wear a helmet. And I said, do I have to? She's like, you must. It's like, my hair is already a mess, my hair is already flat, because the weather, it's in Bali and in Vietnam, my hair just doesn't do well. In Malaysia, it's still good because in Malaysia, most places are air conditioned, so you don't really sweat that much. But anyway, so here I am hopping onto her bike. Okay, that was a bit funny because Cam is so skinny, right? And I'm like, of course, not as skinny as she is. So every time when I jump up on a bike, I'll be like, okay, let's not make a big thud. Like, let's not just jump on it because she's too skinny. I'm afraid that she won't be able to handle the bike with me. Okay, I'm not fat by all means, but nothing wrong with being fat or skinny or whatever, okay? No body shaming here. I'm just talking about myself, like how, I just didn't want to be like sitting behind her, like being too heavy because she's skinny, That's because she's very healthy. She does yoga and she eats a lot of vegetables. So here is it's actually really nice and peaceful at night in Hoi An. Not too many cars, not too many bikes, until you get to the Old Town, which is another video that I'm going to show you after this video, okay? So this is part 1, and what was I gonna say? Yeah, so oh wait, yeah, this is almost ending. This is almost ending. Alright guys, I'll see you back here on the next vlog. Love you.